Yo, what's going on, everybody? We're going to go ahead and jump in. It's a little bit of a late live, but anyways, I figured it'd be fun to get on and do a all signs. So this is going to be messages, current energy messages, and where you're at right now and what the energy is looking like for you throughout the month of June. So I'll let it fill up a little bit, and then we're going to start here right away. Of course, we'll start first with Aries. But hello, what's going on? What's up, Jasmine? Hey, Kim. Hey, Michelle. Thank y'all for tuning in. What's going on? Hey, Serene. Yo, yo, yo. Tomorrow, I'll be uploading the June monthlies for the individual signs. So, and if you're watching the playback of this, everything is timestamped below in the comments. So you can just go straight to your zodiac sign. Damn, it's kind of hot in here. I should turn on the air. I'll be all right. All right, let's get started. We're going to start with Aries. Actually, one second. I'm going to pull up the chat here real quick. Let's see. Pop out chat. Put that down. We're going to do that. There we go. I'm just fixing the chat real quick and then we'll start. All right, let's start first with Aries. How y'all doing, Aries? Let me make sure this mic ain't too close. I know last time I was like basically devouring the mic. I didn't even know. Oh my God. All right, one second. All right, let me pull this back up. Y'all let me know if it's too loud, like the mics, because like you'll know when it's too loud. It sounds like your speakers will bust. But I think it's good right now. But anyways, because I'm not finna wear no headphones. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump in with Aries and let's take a look at your energy. See what's going on. What's going on with the Rams? Also, if I were you, well, I would watch all your placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. Now, obviously, if a message resonates with you, then you don't have to watch the other placements. But yeah. All right, let's do it. Aries. Empress. Okay, Aries, I see you. 5 of Cups here. Okay. 6 of Cups. Forgiveness. A lot of you are trying to forgive the past right now. Now, I'm not talking about you totally forgiving somebody, although you could just be making peace and just having, like, forgiving yourself or just forgiving just a situation in general. It's interesting, though, because I feel like you're getting back to, like, you in an essence. I feel like you're getting back to a better way of living life here. Not to say that things were, negative before, but what I do get with the Empress is like I think you're really starting to put the emphasis and the focus on yourself. A lot of you are actually starting to like spruce up your looks, or you could be working on yourself here. And the Empress as well is the archetype of Venus, so it does deal with pleasure, it deals with harmony, it deals with beauty. So I see a lot of you embodying this archetype at this time, or working with this archetype. And the reason why I feel like you could be working through disappointment, regret, grief, even depression for some of you, it's because the 5 of Cups is here with the 6 of Cups, right? 5 of Cups is, actually, if you read about the card, it's called the River of Tears. It's so scorpionic. It's a Mars and Scorpio archetype. So it's like for some of you, it's just like you're just trying to overcome past situations that have let you down, disappointed you. And so you're moving through that. I think you're really trying to transmute. And what I mean by transmute basically means change, right? Again, all these fancy buzzwords. Transmute just means change, literally. So I just think you're trying to change negatives into positives. And the 6 of Cups being here in the future position, I feel like a lot of you guys are about to make peace with the past. I see you getting back to the simple things in life and like and enjoying like simplicity, not having too many things going on, or I just think things are becoming a lot more simple, a lot more enjoyable here with the Six of Cups. I do have an astrology channel. I don't know what I'm going to post on there. I don't even know about that channel no more, y'all. I'm being honest. I don't even know about that channel no more. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I'm like, maybe I should just do TikTok. Because there's a lot of work. I'm going to get back to your reading, Aries. Give me a moment. There's a lot of work that not only like this channel, right, with videos, but then also like if I was to do long form content on the astrology channel, and then not only that, keep up with everything else with personal readings and all that stuff. It's just a lot. I mean, I could do it, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's keep going here, Aries. I'm trying to experiment, so, you know. This is what you gotta do in life. Just roll the dice on some things. Damn. Please don't do TikTok. I'm already on TikTok. Yeah, look at this. You have the Chariot, Four Wands, Four Pentacles here. A lot of you need to keep working toward your goals here and stay on the path or stay on the path just in general, right? Chariot's the ambition card. Move forward. Your soul's extended in action. Four Wands is success, celebration. Four Pentacles is achievement. Not only achievement, it's like you're proud of what it is that you've achieved. So I feel a lot of you, it's like sometimes like hurdles and obstacles in life end up being your biggest blessings. And you just can't realize it and connect the dots until later. And that's what I'm kind of picking up here for you, Aries. So let's pull your oracle cards. I feel like the month of June, I'm not doing tarot on TikTok. Tarot's going to be on the channel only. I can't stand TikTok tarot, honestly. But I think the month of June, Aries, I'm sorry, Aries. I know I'm not trying to cut you off, but I think the month of June is really, I actually think there's like better things coming up if you stay on a positive path and on a positive direction here. Four Wands is also an indicator of romance, and the Six of Cups being here too. So, but the Chariot is a card of triumph, moving forward, overcoming the Five of Cups, the obstacle, the burden. So keep doing your thing, Aries. When they Diaz say, it ain't no thing. I think he's an Aries too. That's interesting. You have this Grand Cross Provoker here. Yeah, there's been a lot of pressure, I feel, and like all there, like in multiple areas of your life has been just, I'm getting like a chaotic type of chaos vibe, or just like, you know, you're just going through a very provoking time to where it's like making you have to change certain things or address certain things. So, and there may be a Grand Cross. I know you can't see it because of the glare of the fucking ring light, but yeah, there's a, I forgot what I said. Aries are about to be pissed off at me. Damn, what's going on with me? I think it's in all areas of your life that are making you, or having to make you change, or you're having to change, or you're having to address. So, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Ain't no thing. You got jealousy. It says gossip here, and it's a cat. Look, some of you got haters. I know you can't see. I'm trying to figure out the angle here. There you go. Right there. Boom. Some of y'all got haters, people that are envying you. Don't take it personal. I would stay away from petty gossip. Stay away from jealousy. You know, jealousy shows you what you truly desire in a way. And I kind of just feel like there's no need to be jealous, or if you're dealing with that, and that's maybe what's been pissing you off, then I feel like it's time to like ignore it, you know. Of course, stand up for yourself. I ain't got to tell an Aries to stand up for themselves because they can stand up for themselves, but is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? So, all right, let's do Taurus. Taurus, baby. Now, these are going to be short and straight to the point messages. You know, I can't do a full reading on an all signs. It would take me literally all night. So, and plus I'm starting the June individuals tomorrow. So I think I have air signs tomorrow. Yeah, I have air signs, yeah. All right, let's do Taurus. It ain't no thing. All right, let's do it. I don't know why Nate Diaz came through. All right. Yeah, exactly. Infinite faith. Hate deserves no attention. All right, let's do it. Taurus. What's going on, my bull squad? Tauruses, like I said, if y'all ain't getting more rich, what are y'all doing right now? If y'all ain't prospering more, what y'all doing right now? Jupiter just came into your sign. There's a little bit of this tension between Leos and Tauruses right now. Mars and Leo squaring Jupiter and Taurus. Right? It's kind of like, Jupiter signifies parents, right? So it's like the parent, and Mars is like the teenager, right? The rebellious teenager. So that's like the energy, right? Taurus is like, anyways. Let's do Taurus. What's going on, Taurus? You can even throw Aquarius is in there. Fucking Pluto's in Aquarius. You can throw that in there too. The only sign that's just like chilling and hiding is probably Scorpio. But even Scorpio is like, fuck. All the fixed signs are kind of like, Oh, they're all in the mix here. All right, let's do Taurus, baby. Let's see. Two of Wands, Taurus. Yeah, you got that ambition, huh, Taurus? Yeah, you got that ambition. Two of Wands, Knight of Wands. Let's see. Five of Wands here. Ooh, I see y'all in a very competitive vibe. I'm telling y'all. Jupiter is that planet of grandiosity, expansion, positivity. All is gravy type of energy, right? Because you got the Two of Wands, Knight of Wands, Five of Wands here. And I see a lot of you like challenging yourself. I see a lot of you getting like more active just in general, like whether that's like physically or whatever the case might be. Like, I don't know in what way, but Two of Wands is the card of the world is your oyster, right? And it's Mars and Aries. So ambition, self-determination. Knight of Wands obviously is bold, ambitious. I see a lot of you guys really embodying this energy. And I ain't even gonna stunt. I think some of you Taurus as well, if you're single, you're playing the field for sure. I can see it. Five of Wands here in the future position. This is going to be a provoking energy over here for like the next couple of days, maybe even a week until this shit is gone. Because we got Mars opposed Pluto, right? And that can be definitely confrontation and people, acting out of character or acting out of pocket, right? With Mars square Jupiter, which only fuels the whole damn thing. And Jupiter square Pluto. So, but that energy, again, when it comes to on an individual level, makes us more competitive, makes us more hungry, makes us more ambitious, right? Especially Mars and Leo, but yeah, I mean, I think it's important though. Like this Five of Wands, this could be drama for some of you, but let's just be honest. Like this energy is easy to avoid. You only slip into this energy is like when you want to challenge somebody. Or maybe somebody challenges you, but it's whether or not you feel like it's worth the engagement, right? Clash of personalities, drama sparks with Five of Wands, but usually it gets worked out pretty quickly. Or Aries have hot heads, or fire signs all have hot heads. We just kind of get over stuff after we've expressed ourselves, So I kind of get that here, but I just see you in a very competitive vibe. Competitive energy. Yeah, you guys. Yeah. I think it's worth it though. You pulled the Sun card, Four of Pentacles, and you got the Nine of Pentacles here. Ooh, yeah. like I said, Taurus, if you ain't getting richer or if you ain't becoming more prosperous, I don't know what you doing. Because you got the Sun card, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles here. So Sun card is always my card of like of happiness, positivity. The word hope wanted to come through, channel. I don't know if you just heard me like cut myself off because I wasn't trying to say that word. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here. 9 Pentacles, 4 Pentacles. This is like securing the bag type of energy, right? Making good money, good increases in your in finance, in your material world, your stability. Happy, right? Proud. So it look like the sun gonna be shining for Taurus. This is what I mean here, Taurus, with the Sun card. Now, this is literally the archetype of the sun, and you know, the sun in astrology could represent your, you know, your ego, your personality, and you know, and just who you are authentically, right? The way you express yourself, and some of y'all may get some haters, man. I'm just gonna say it. Some of y'all got some haters. Or people wanting to like dumb you down or like suppress you. You know what I mean? Like if you're like intense or like even if you're just happy, I don't even know what's wrong with the world nowadays, but like even if you're just happy and you're around somebody who's miserable, like, you know what I mean? Like it's like they're like, why are you happy? It's like, why not? You know? So I feel like for some of you it's like it's okay to be happy. It's interesting when you think about that on an energetic level, right? Like let's think about that. Like if you have high energy, right, and you're around somebody who's usually on low energy, it provokes that energy, right? Because they're not used to it. So it's a lot of energy and it floods their boundaries, and so they that's why they project onto you or they try to dumb you down. Just think about it on an energetic level. I mean, it's all happened. How many of us has been around like somebody who's just been fucking, you know, like somebody who's just like extremely happy. I mean, we've all kind of been like, why are you so happy? Everybody's kind of been in that energy. We human, damn it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you know, if you're conscious and you're aware of that, then you should know that. You have the Saturn card that says the truth here. So, and I just made a post about this. So if you're not following me on TikTok or Instagram, follow me because this is exactly the energy that I was talking about, Taurus, in the video I did. But with the Saturn card, yes, I know Saturn is a planet of truth, discipline, restriction, limitation. I get it. But when we talk about humanistic astrology or evolutionary astrology, Saturn gives the ego containment and gives it focus and structure, so that way it can evolve. And that's what the 5 of Wands is. So you're evolving and people may be upset about it, or people may be hating on you, or maybe you're just in an energy towards like, nah, I'm going to push the limit. I'm going to push my boundaries. I'm going to focus. I'm going to become more structured, go after the things I want and become more successful. So this is your overall sense of growth of your ego growing, like your personality growing, ego growth. I still don't get why people get mad when I say ego. Like the sun in astrology is the ego. All ego means is awareness, consciousness. That's all it means. Saturn gives it definition, right? So, anyways, so that's what I got for you, Taurus. Let's do Gemini. Oh wait, hold on. I know, hold on. You have this slowness card. It says protection, turtle. I think it's just telling you just to be careful, like double checking things. It's like when you're in a very fiery energy, sometimes you don't really care how you come across or how you express yourself. You can maybe offend some people or, you know, jump to conclusions or whatever the case might be. So slow and steady wins the race, but, you know, just be aware of your actions as well. Okay, yeah. All right, let's do Gemini. Jim Beans. Jim Beans. Geminis. What you and your twin doing, huh? Who are you today? Who are you right now? Evil twin or the good twin? Are you the neutral twin? Sometimes Gemini isn't 2, it's 3. Yup. All right, let's do Gemini. Also, by the way, if I've read your sign so far and it's resonated, if you don't mind hitting that like button for me, it really does help me in the channel, and it's always much appreciated. Or if you just want to hit that thumbs up button to show your support, I'd appreciate it. All right, Geminis. 8 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Geminis, you don't know what to do, what to think. You got a lot of questions you try to figure out, huh? You'll figure them out, though. You'll figure them out. 8 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. You're like, man, I don't know what to think, what to do. I don't know if this is going to work, if that's going to work. I don't know how to adjust this. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of confused. I don't even know how I got here. Have y'all seen that that TikTok of the... He's like, I don't know. I just got here. All right. So here. Homie was an alien. Yeah, the 8 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. Yeah, so 8 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. It's like I feel like you're trying to be... So the development of something here is like taking time. And it's even like to the point where it's like you're trying to figure out what action to take here. I think some of you may have actually put yourself in a situation or a predicament to where it's like you may... I'm not going to say like you regret it, but it's like you may have kind of... 8 of Swords basically is like when we maybe have acted too soon or we did something and put ourselves in a situation that we can't change. Right? Like we can't... We're like, oh, damn, so what do I do now? Right? But also the 8 of Swords is like you're just... Your Gemini brain is going wild with this 8 of Swords. Now I'm on Gemini, doing Cancer next. And the Knight of Pentacles is what you're trying to do. You're trying to figure out what's the next step here. What's the best practical step? You want to get things going and moving here. I think you'll figure it out in the future. You have the 6 of Swords here. 6 of Swords usually when you come out of like, it's not necessarily stagnancy, but it's like you sort of just, you act, right? So it's like you act and then you see what happens with the 6 of Swords. So I feel like if you find yourself in a stuck place, 6 of Swords is the indication of movement and your mind being able to figure something out here, or you figuring something out. But right now this is like a puzzle trying to be solved. I'm really not that funny, y'all. I try to be, but I'm all right. All right, let's keep going. One thing I would say here too is that the Knight of Pentacles is definitely the archetype of Virgo for me, and Virgo really signifies practical intellect, and Gemini, you're more so of like, you rule the intellect too, but Virgo rules it as well. You both rule Mercury, right? But Virgo has the practical element because it's Earth, and you're more so of the air element, all right? So I feel like right now it's like what has to happen here is you need to be more practical. It's like you need to look at things in a more practical way. Let's see what's going on though. Chariot. This Chariot keeps coming out. This has got to be the Mars and Leo energy. Even though this is a Cancer archetype, it's kind of hard to even... Why is it Cancer? But anyways, I'm pretty sure somebody has the answer. I'm not really sure why the Chariot's Cancer, if I'm being honest with you. But I think it's more of a Mars energy than anything. But I think this is the Mars and Leo energy. But I think this Chariot card is an indicator here for you that there will be triumph. There will be movement forward, right? The card, the Chariot, definitely one of the main things is movement. It's like things are rolling. Things are going here. It's interesting. Some of you guys are like, you may be putting yourself in a situation of being stuck. I'm going to be honest with you, Gemini. Like, I think you're overthinking something. I think you just need to take a step here and see what happens. Because sometimes the Chariot represents, it's the soul extended in action. It's like when our soul is yearning to move in a certain direction. However, we have to face our comforts, right? We have to overcome our weaknesses or our comforts or get out of our own way. We have to step outside of our comfort zone and expand and evolve. It'll be great for you if you do. That's the Chariot. Ace of Cups here. Some of you could be traveling here with a love, in regards to a love interest. I do see that here as well. But the Chariot, Ace of Cups, I feel like there's more. Actually, I'm going to put this last card here, the Hermit. I see a lot of you doing this deep soul searching, Gemini, in the month of June. I see you doing like deep soul searching and like doing a lot of deep spiritual, working with a lot of spiritual energy here with this Ace of Cups and the Hermit. And I think you're realizing here, it's like you're moving forward, you're going to be successful, you will triumph. But one thing I'm getting with you for the month of June is that you're going to start to really understand like the spiritual journey of life. Interesting. There's something about the archetype of Pisces here. I'm not sure if you have Pisces in the chart or whatever the case might be. I know Jupiter's in your 12th, but I think that there's like a spiritual deep realization, and it may not make sense now, but come back in the month of June and let me know, because I think you're finding like your spiritual mission or like your spiritual path here. What is this? Knight of Swords. I see definitely some of you moving or traveling as well. I think you already have the answers about what it is that you want to do, Gemini. I think you already have sort of the answers. I think you're just extrapolating it out and make it even more difficult. If I'm being honest. I would go with what your heart feels, honestly. I know it may sound cringe, but like Mars is in Leo, so you better follow your heart. Yeah, you have this Jupiter card, abundance. I knew there's something about Jupiter coming out. Jupiter's in Taurus in your 12th house. 12th house is a very abstract spiritual house. It's the total opposite of the 6th. It's actually a house of like dissolvement. It's a house of self-undoing, right? Or it's where you, it doesn't have to be self-undoing, but it could also be like when you find deep spiritual meaning, right? And the one thing about the 12th is like, it's a slippery slope. It can definitely be self-undoing at times. You have to be conscious and aware. You have this playfulness, cooperation. It's the dolphins. I think you need to get back to having more fun, more play in your life, and not be afraid to ask for help if you need it or cooperate with other people. I think you're taking things a little bit too serious right now, Gemini. I think you need to lighten up. My Geminis are cussing me out right now. A little Mercury cussing me out. You work for me. I'm the sun. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Yeah, you have this distance journey ocean. I'm just joking. I hope nobody gets offended. But yeah, you have this distance journey. It says ocean. I definitely think it's like the spiritual journey, because the ocean, water represents spirituality, the depth, introspection. So I think that's on the horizon here for you, and you diving deep into that. And I also feel like there could be some traveling as a result too. So that's what I got for you, Geminis. It's funny though, because if you think about astrology, right, like Mercury does work for the sun, right? Like, you know, look at Mercury's the servant for the sun. Anyways, I'm having a little bit too much fun on this live, huh? I'd rather have fun than be boring, you know what I mean? All right, let's do Cancers. All right, Cancer. I think some of you Geminis have Cancer placements because I was picking that vibe up. Give me a second. This is orange mango. Lakewood by Lakewood, or I think Lakewood makes it. They make the best juice. All right. Let's do Cancers. Yeah, Mars is conjunct my sun. I'm having fun. Oh, the Cancerians. Oh. The Krusty Krab pizza. Yeah. So some of y'all Cancers, are y'all chilling at the Krusty Krab or what? 'Cause astrology jokes, yeah. All right. All right, Cancers. Let's see. 5 of Pentacles. Oh no. 4 Swords. I'm hearing recover. Some of you are trying to recover. Hopefully it's not like financially. I'm getting for some of you, you may be feeling just like the outcast here, right? 5 of Pentacles can be like the outcast, where you feel sort of like abandoned in a way. If you know the fear of you know how common the fear of abandonment is. I think it's a lot more common than people even realize, right? But anyways, 5 of Pentacles, 4 Swords. I think honestly you're just trying to find peace here, peace of mind, really. I see a lot of you here as well trying to figure out how you can expand like your resources, your revenue, finances here. I think overall in general you're looking for better things in your life with the 5 of Pentacles, right? Because it's Mercury and Taurus, and this card indicates that you're looking for something that's going to be more prosperous, more enduring, and that supports you. Some of you may have Taurus placements. You have the Page of Cups here. You could be getting some help or a lending hand from somebody with this Page of Cups, or some type of reassurance here. All the pages in the deck are messengers. I don't always read them as a messenger, but I do feel like it is a messenger in this read, or some type of interaction or exchange in regards to the Page of Cups energy, like some type of reassurance or like help that comes from like an emotional place, right? And if you've been waiting for some type of gesture or like something to come your way or to be offered to you, I feel like there is some type of interest coming towards you with the Page of Cups. Now it's just a page, right? It's not like the end all be all, but the Page of Cups it's something. It gets things going. I was watching a video on TikTok, and there's this guy who like when it comes to crabs, like he like, you know how like crabs can get barnacles on them. I didn't even know barnacles were a real thing, right? I just heard it on SpongeBob. But like he like takes the barnacles off, right? And then he like lets them back, or he puts them back in the water, and he gives them like a treat. Some of y'all getting the barnacles off your off your crab shell. Shit. You got the star card, the strength card, Six of Swords. This is a spiritual detox for you, huh? You got a lot of great things coming in. I feel like there's gonna be like a lot of synchronistic moments here for you in the month of June with the star card. I always look at the star card as like destiny and fate and the universal energies of things. And I feel, that's why it's like, it is the most spiritual card in the deck. But it's like I think you're doing a lot of clearing, a lot of deep healing, inner work. And I think, honestly, there's a fresh energy coming in the month of June. Like, it's just going to feel more fresh. Like, something about it feels more fresh. And I think it gives you actually more strength. It makes you feel at home and at peace in the universe or in your current situation, your current circumstances with the star card. And the Six of Swords is just an indication that you've moved on from this Five of Pentacles. That you're starting to find your way. You're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, basically. There's hope, right? Because the star card is hope, faith, inspiration. Astrology jokes are fun, only if people have that sense of humor, right? Some people don't even know astrology. They don't even know what the hell you're talking about. All right, let's see. You have North Node, life's purpose here. Yeah, North Node. I felt the fate and destiny, and North Node definitely has a lot to do with that. The nodes are the polarity of change, so radical change, if that, and the North Node's in Taurus right now. Jupiter could be conjuncting the North Node. And the North Node is like where we want to evolve, where we have to step outside of the comfort zones, overcome the past, to move forward into the North Node energy of Taurus, to create something more prosperous, right? So this is definitely a change here. Like, I think whatever this was meant to happen, or the situation that you're in, everything is perfect right now, Cancer. And I think you're moving forward in a better direction. Now, obviously, you got to do stuff in life, right? It's not just like going to happen. Like, you got to put in the work and the action, and the universe will meet you halfway. Some of y'all could even work with the law of attraction as well, or like, you know what I'm saying? The law of attraction is always at play. But for a lot of you Cancers, I feel like if you're not working with that energy, I feel like it could do you great good. Some of you already are, and I think you're manifesting something more potent in your life. Let's see what that is. Let's see what that is. What we got? You got directions, journey, ship. I think some of you have a Gemini placement, yo. Because this is very intertwined in the Gemini, with the Gemini. If you don't worry about it. It's not that serious. But with the directions, journey, and it says ship, it's like the direction of things. Right now, you may be feeling like abandoned. You don't, not to say you don't know where things are going. I think you do know where things are going. It's just like it's taking time. And you could even be feeling like things are stalled, or like you're not getting what it is that you want. Or you're not getting the offer that you want. Or you're just not getting the result that you're looking for. But nonetheless, if you don't give up, I feel like you will get it. But it's going to, it's a journey. It's going to take some time here with the ship card. So, all right, let's do Leos. Oh, Leos. Mars is in Leo. Leo's about to dominate this summer. This is our summer. This is our summer. We Leos, we've been getting it handed to us. What the eclipses. lot of stuff. Pluto in Aquarius. But now Mars is in Leo, and then it's going to be here for a while. And then Venus comes into Leo. So Leo's, y'all going to be the star of the show in the summer. And that's the only thing that Leos know how to be is the star of the show. All right. Let's see. They hate us because they ain't us, huh, Leo? All right, let's see. All Leos want is attention. No, we get attention. I can't remember who I was talking to. It was a while ago, but somebody had said that Aries, Leos get attention. No, she said that Aries get attention, Leo want attention. I'm like, hell no, that's the opposite. Aries want attention, Leos get attention. All right, let's do Leos. All right, let's do Leos. Damn, Leo. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like the last reading that I just did for you was very quite similar in nature. I think a lot of you, Leo, and by the way, I'm not being biased with this read. Obviously, I'm a Leo sun, but I just read the energy that comes out. If it resonates with me, cool. But, just letting y'all know that. But the Six of Cups is an energy of like gratitude, appreciation, and joy, and pleasure too. I think a lot of you guys are really starting to appreciate things more in a way. Not to say that you weren't appreciative before, but I think life is starting to have a deeper meaning here for you, Leo, with the Six of Cups. Now, what's causing that deeper meaning? I have no idea. Hell, it could have been a book you read. I don't know. You never know. You never know. Life's weird. You can just like read a quote and your whole life changes. You know what I mean? And then we looking for the quote the next time. We're like, well, I need another change. What's another quote? But the Six of Wands here, I just really feel like you're just trying to stay on the straight and narrow with the Six of Wands here, Leo. And I think you're trying to also focus on the expansion of your success and happiness and abundance. And I do feel like it's like you're gaining more confidence, right? But I don't think this is like on a personality type of confidence, although for some of you it could be. I think it's just more confidence in the way that you feel about life and the direction of things, and maybe even the meaning in general that life is starting to take on here for you. But I think there's a lot of blessings here for you, Leo. This looks quite well. I think Leos have needed this, but you have the Three of Cups here in the future. So this could definitely be some type of good news coming your way is what I'm hearing. Celebration, the gathering, socializing here. I always look at the Three of Cups sometimes as like hanging out with friends or going to like some sort of venue, or hell, it can even be like a date with the Three of Cups, right? But just enjoyment, right? It's more intimate in your connections with the Three of Cups. Let's keep doing that, Leo. What's going on? Oh, look at that. What y'all doing? King of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Damn, Leo. Oh, my God. 10 of Cups. Lord. I think June's going to be a great month for you, Leo. Now, obviously, this is just a general 6-card spread and a snapshot of energies right now. But the King of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Some of you may have a strong Taurus placement, by the way, or an Earth sign placement. If not, then I just feel like this King of Pentacles is definitely an increase in prosperity, abundance. And when I say prosperity, prosperity isn't just about fucking money. Like prosperity is really an inward game, and it's an inward energy, right? Because if you don't believe in yourself, or you don't have the self-worth, then you're not going to be able to manifest anything. Like, you have to know your self-worth, and that's what Taurus is, and that's what Jupiter and Taurus is going to teach people, especially with Mercury here as well. It's time to not only learn about it, but incorporate it into your life. How can you be more prosperous? But and I'm not just talking about financially, although Taurus rules financial things, but Taurus also rules beauty and vibrancy and vitality, and so. And also harmony, because it's ruled by Venus. It's ruled by Venus. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. I feel like this is going to be a lot of happiness. 9 of Cups is also like feeling satisfied too. It's like you don't really need anything outside of yourself. There's a really good book called The Pathway to Prosperity. It's by James Allen, and it's a short book. But yeah, if you want to know what the Jupiter and Taurus vibe and energy, and I would, read that book if you want. I mean, if you want to. All right, let's see. God damn. You got this solar eclipse revolution here. Damn, Leo. Honestly, I'm not even going to sit here and like blow this out of proportion. I think this is what this is talking about and referring to is the eclipses. I think because of the eclipses that are done now in Scorpio and Taurus, I think it has really done a big reset in your life. So, and even though this new moon was in Taurus with the North Node, it wasn't an eclipse though. But I think this is referring to past energy. So I think your life is doing a revolution, or you're having a revolution just in general. All right. If I pulled this goddamn card, I'm not pulling this card. Okay, I'll leave it out. But this card says directions and journey. It says ship. Some of you could be traveling in the month of June. I gotta pull one more. I pulled too many. I pulled 4 cards. All right. God damn. You have this strength card. It's a lion. It says strength lion. It says success on it as well. So you get it, Leo. All right, let's go next. Let's go to Virgos. All right. Virgos. One second, actually, I gotta see. Okay, Virgos. Well, actually, I do got a special announcement coming soon. I'm not going to say it yet, though. I shouldn't even have said anything. Judgment. King of Cups. Eight of Wands. You might as well just make this decision, Virgo. Things are about to move pretty quickly, I feel. It's interesting. In the future, you do have the Eight of Wands. I think things are really about to move quite quickly. Like, there's going to be a lot of, like, it feels like an energetic burst for some reason. Eight of Wands is also my indication of, like ambition, the height of ambition, like striving towards something. And I think for some of you with the Judgment and the King of Cups, this is like you fully wanting to devote yourself to something. I think you're realizing once you commit to something or once you follow through with some type of decision, it really is going to take your full devotion with the King of Cups. Some of you may even be questioning your devotion around certain things. I'm not saying it's love. It could be, maybe you're questioning whether or not you want to keep doing what it is you're doing for work or whatever the case might be. I don't know. It could be anything really. But I think you're trying to figure out and get down to the bottom here of like how you want to reshape things and reformulate things. And yeah. Eight of Wands, though, in the future. I kind of feel like you've been hearing this calling for a long time. The Judgment card is one of those cards, like it can show up and manifest in your life. Like there's like an inner voice that's telling you, like it's like your intuition talking to you. Sometimes like screams at you, but you repress it, right? Or you ignore it, and then it comes back even stronger. I guess like an example could be like, this is just an off the wall example. You want to start a podcast or you want to ask somebody out. I don't know. And you're just like, damn, like I feel like I should. You probably should. All right. But the Eight of Wands, though, in the future, I do like this because I feel like things are about to like start to move here. Eight of Wands can show up and manifest in your life as like, it just feels like things are just, time's just kind of flying in a way, like, and you're the one that's having to keep up with the changes. Or it's just like, things are starting to move and it's just like, all right, let's go, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, let's do that. So let's keep going here. There may be something going on in regards to Pluto in your chart here as well, because the Judgment is the archetype of Pluto. Five of Swords, Five of Wands. Oh, damn. The Magician. I see a lot of you guys having confrontation here. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I feel like this is confrontation. I feel like this is like opposition that you're facing. But it's like you're having to find a solution to this, right? Because the Five of Swords, Five of Wands of the Magician is like, I need to figure out a solution to this problem in the situation so I can avoid strife, or so I can figure out a challenge, or how I can solve something here. And so it's like a lot of you, there may be been some things that you've been repressing or maybe not addressing, or maybe maybe it's just things coming up to where it's like you're just going to have to face the obstacle. What's going on in your sixth house, Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius? Oh, that makes sense. Pluto, like I was saying, is in Aquarius in your sixth house. So, and then Jupiter square that, right? In your ninth, sixth. Then Leo, your 12th. No, wait. Yeah, Leo's your 12th. Yeah. So detractors, I think there's a lot of energies around you. This is nothing to fear, by the way. I'm just being real with you. Detractors, 12th house does with detractors, right? People say it's like your hidden enemies. I mean, it can be, but they're usually just like, it's like detracting energy, right? Detractors. Sixth house is like more so of like open enemies, or just enemies, like more of an enemy than anything. But it also deals with problems too. It deals with obstacles. Sixth house is actually obstacles. So it's like you're having to confront these things and figure out a solution with the Magician card. It's actually, I'm actually going to extend your reading out here, Virgo. You know, look, there you can find, if you can't find a solution to a situation and a problem, then don't press the issue. Because you can't make people change if they don't want to change. Or you can't change a situation that just ain't changing or don't want to be changed. Let's just say you have a conversation with your boss and he's like, nope, you're still going to do it this way. Well, then you can't just sit there and argue with them. You know what I mean? Like, you might as well just quit. Find a different job. I don't know. All right. Virgo is the magician. Yeah, it is. Archetype of Mercury. So, but Mercury is a problem solver, solution. Star card, the High Priestess, and you have the Moon card. Oh my Lord. Some of you, these are really powerful archetypes. I get here, Virgo, that damn, this is a one heck of a conflicting, tangled energy. I think, how is something influencing your behavior and your energy? Hear me out for a moment, Virgo. If you don't want to listen, that's cool, but I'm just trying to help you out. Like, the Moon card is a signifier and an indication of something that is subtle and that is underneath the surface, that conscious awareness hasn't been conscious awareness of it yet. So it's unconscious, right? And the High Priestess is the inner depth of reflection, of feeling, the intuitive. And the Star card deals with the ethereal energies, the ethers. So how does something affect your energy? What is it that is affecting you? You're going to have to get to the root of that. Like, it's an issue. There's an issue that needs to be addressed here. That needs to be unraveled. But sometimes to address an issue, you're going to have conflict at first, right? Five of Swords, Five of Wands, right? Like arguments, debate basically, or arguments. Like, sometimes things can get a little frustrating with the Five of Wands when two people are genuinely trying to figure things out, right? You're going to get frustrated. You're human. Both of you are. But if you can find the answer to the problem and focus on solution rather than problems, then I think you will be granted your wish here in the month of June. Now, I'm not sure if this is talking about a relationship for some of you, although I think it could be, or maybe relationships in your life. This can even be something in regards to yourself. Maybe you're like, you know what? No, I'm not self-sabotaging myself anymore. I'm putting my foot down, and I don't care if there's a disagreement because I have to do what I have to do that's going to be for my highest good here. And although I don't have all the answers, I'm going to have to figure it out. And I trust in myself. I believe in myself. I trust in the divine. I trust in God. And I can feel that my intuition is telling me to do this. That's the Star card, High Priestess, the Moon card. You have this part of fortune increase here. This card usually isn't my card of like luck, but I feel like it kind of is. There is a positive in all of this. Jealousy, gossip, cat here. Look, like I said, Mars opposed Pluto, Mars square Jupiter, Jupiter square Pluto, Jupiter square Mars. People's jealousy is coming out. And even hell, even maybe it's your own, maybe your jealousy is coming out too. Because Mars and Leo square Jupiter and Taurus, that can create, especially with the opposition of Pluto and Aquarius, that can definitely create tension with groups, relationships, community, right? People jealous because Taurus does represent prosperity. So some people are prospering and they're happy about it, Leo. And other people aren't happy and they're not prospering, right? And I'm not talking just financially or anything like that. I'm talking just overall spiritual happiness. So you're going to that's going to be a theme here for the next week with people. So it's important not to take things personal. And also, if it comes up within you, because you are human and it happens, then it's just about bringing conscious awareness to it, which is why the moon card, the high priestess and star card is here. Bring awareness to the emotion that you're feeling. And it takes reflection with the high priestess and a spiritual understanding with the star card that we're all one and that everything is a reflection. So, yeah. It's funny too. It's so like if you know astrology, right? And you know the transits and you know what's coming up, you see this shit, you see it happen in the collective. You'll see it happen fucking even through your own comments. You know, it'll be like word verbatim about the exact energy of the transit. And I'm like, man, are these even real people, or like is this like, you know, AI or something? Because like I'm like, how I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. I don't know. I can see patterns in a lot of things, so I always notice. Or like if there's like a Gemini square to Neptune or to Pisces, there's always something about confusion coming up, like, or manipulation, or that's when the scammers come out. I know when the scammers come. I'm not giving them my secret, but I know when they come. I know. I all I gotta do is look at the transit and be like, oh, that makes sense. Oh, that's why that person's copying that person's profile. Or, oh, that's why, you know, fucking scammers out here. All right, let's do Libras. You say you're not a jealous person. You can't put a definitive quote on that. You've been jealous one time in your life. I think we all have. But yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I know you're not a jealous person. Oh, I don't know really, but that's why I like Robert Greene's work, because he's not afraid to touch on the taboo shit of what human beings are really like. Maybe that's my Scorpio energy that likes that. All right, let's do Libras. Yeah, Libra, we need sage. No, I ain't got no sage. I'm gonna light some Palo Santo. We need to clear the energy up out of here. I was talking about some. Oh, I'm not gonna be on here long. I'm gonna be on here for a minute because I'm in a vibe. Y'all got me in a vibe. We bots. Yeah, you could. Man, I think NPCs are real. I'm just saying, because I swear when transits hit and I know what's about to happen, man, you could just see like how conscious people are and how conscious they're not. Like, I'm like, damn, and some people are so unconscious and programmed that like they just straight up bots, yo. Straight up bots. All right, Libras. Yeah, we got to get it nice and pretty in here. Make sure the atmosphere is right for Libra. I'm just joking. All right, let's do it. Thank you, Roxy, for always moderating too. Much appreciated. If y'all don't mind doing me a favor, could y'all hit the like button for me if you haven't hit it yet? If the messages are resonating with you, or not, just whatever. I ain't gonna stun. I don't be liking everybody's stuff sometimes. Even though cause I just be forgetting. Like, you know. All right, let's see. Let's see. Damn. You know what, Libra? I'm gonna switch decks. We're gonna use the Edgar Allan Poe deck. I was actually gonna use this deck in the beginning, but yeah, I don't know. Holy smokes, Batman! I think I'm more of a Joker person. I like them both. I like them both. All right. Now, some of you may be like poets or artists, because for me, just to pop out the Edgar Allan Poe deck that I've never used, then, yeah. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Conversation, huh? Damn, some of y'all are like highly intellectual, very crafty with words. Let's see, let's keep going. And you have the Hermit. I think you're really trying to think about something here, but I think it's like you already know the truth. Like this is not in the contrast of negativity. This is more so, you can't see the damn cards. It's just more so I get here with this King of Swords is that I think you're trying to, I think for some of you, if you're not having a dialogue with somebody, I think you're going to be having a dialogue with somebody here. Maybe, I don't know if this is a friend. I don't know. Obviously, it's a relationship to have a dialogue, but there's some type of dialogue going on. And I feel like right now it's like you're like processing something, but also it's like you're getting your answers like pretty quickly as you're processing something. This is such a weird energy. I may have to clarify this. Some of you actually may be teachers, right? Like, hear me out for a moment. This is a really weird energy. It's not weird. It's just not common. So this may not be every Libra story. I probably pull one more spread, honestly. But whoever's story this is with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords being here, there's some type of dialogue. I feel like also at the same time, it's like you're somebody who's very wise and maybe you're communicating and explaining something here. And I think also as well, you're also open and receptive to understanding as well. So it's like this kind of like this thing that's going on. I may have to do another spread because I don't think this is going to resonate with everybody. I really don't. But I think what's going on is like, I think you're going to have to draw upon your own conclusion here, Libra, because there's something about, okay, emotions need to be pushed out of this. And I'm not saying like emotions are a bad thing, but when you have all this air showing up, it's usually like when we need to push like the emotions to the side and then we actually need to have dialogue and be intellectual, right? And I think that's what's going on in a situation, or that's the energy that's trying to be embodied through archetypes here with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And with the Hermit, this is about coming to the conclusion and the logical, definitive answer here to a situation and getting to the heart of the matter is what I'm feeling. Actually, I'm going to clarify this. Some of y'all playing a game of cat and mouse. Yeah, it's in your awareness at this time. It's like you know what you want to say, or you know what to do here. The King of Swords, when you have you know what to do, right? Or you know what to say, or you know your answer. And I think this is about the Hierophant. I think this is also about. I see some of you here taking a test, or maybe taking like a class or like learning. There's something about that. I'm going to do another spread because I know this isn't every Libra. This probably makes sense of nobody. Except for like a couple people. And you have the Nine of Pentacles on the Hermit. all I feel like there's dialogue and there's a conversation and there's also a learning process here. And finding like the common thread here that can be like weaved together so both of you can or so you can know the boundaries or the structure in which you're working with. This is so confusing. But with the Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit, I feel like I'm gonna have to do another spread. I'll finish this one, but so you just did a course on, well, that makes sense. The Hangman, King of Pentacles, and you have the Wheel of Fortune here. Honestly, Leo, some of y'all have Leo placements. Honestly, Libra, I think there's the way that things are going to progress here moving forward, I feel like you really don't have to do much. I kind of feel like you can surrender with the Hangman, the King of Pentacles. You can surrender and understand that there's trust, or just have trust in the universe. You also have the Wheel of Fortune here. So I think the changes that are coming up for you, it's like I kind of get you may already know what to do or what's going on and how you're going to approach this moving forward. I think the changes are going to be good for you. And I think you really don't have to do much. It's just like once something is addressed or understood, then things just kind of fall into place. I'm going to do another spread. If that resonated with you, can you put a thumbs up? Actually, no, put the Libra symbol. I'm going to do another spread because I think that was very specific for somebody. And honestly, it didn't make any sense. Okay, yeah, see, that didn't resonate with nobody. That didn't resonate with nobody. All right. I got you, Libra. Okay, Cherry, you got you. All right. Let's do it. You're getting another message, Libra. The World card. Yeah, the Three of Cups. Listen, you got, and the Hangman came out again. There's been a cycle that is tied up, it's done, it's over with. You've learned the lesson, you've incorporated it here. And now I feel like it's just you just sort of letting go of the past and enjoying the next chapter of your life, or enjoying the next chapter of something here. Let bygones be bygones with the World card. Let conclusions be conclusions. Let things go, move on, and go into the next phase here. Because the Three of Cups and the Hangman, it's like, I think, like right now, I think it's a little bit too early to for me, even as a reader, to even see with the Hangman that what's going to happen or where you're going next. Three of Cups is really just telling you to celebrate, especially if you worked hard, right? The World card can actually be an energy of graduation, and I did pull the King and the Queen of Swords with the Hierophant, which is the establishment of higher learning and education and wisdom. So for some of you, if you've been learning something or if you've been pursuing something here, like keep going and enjoy your success, celebrate your success here. And then in due time with the Hangman, it's about seeing what presents itself along the way, right? What happens next. But I think right now the Hangman is like surrendering and enjoying the moment and being present, right? Especially if you worked really hard or if you've been through a long cycle. It's like, you know, this is your moment for a breather or to smell the roses, I guess, for a little bit and then proceed onward. Thank you, Lavinia, for that super chat. Appreciate that. The Ten of Swords came out again. The Hermit came out again. What the fuck? And the Fool card. You cannot make this shit up. Look at that. It's the same energy I just pulled. Yeah, you're done. Something's over with. You've learned the lesson, or you've learned the information. Ten of Swords. You know what it is. It's in your awareness now. And the Hermit, you can retreat. You can seclude your energy. You can kind of have some time to yourself. Isolation, solitude. And the Fool card, prepare for the new thing and let it come to you in due time. Fourth house roots here. Fourth house does deal with home, it deals with family, it deals with your private affairs, it deals with the inner world as well. So I think this is about foundation. I think, especially when you have a world card, it's like you built the foundation, right? So it's about now you have a platform to work off of. Like, I guess the best example I can give you, Libra, is like, let's just say you graduate or you complete something, and now you have the proper tools and the solid base to build upon. Does that make sense? I'm speaking in metaphors. I have a sun in the 9th house with Mercury in the 9th house. All right. So if you can't expand your mind, then it probably is going to be difficult to understand. But yeah, I think this is, I like this, honestly. I see some of you actually enjoying time with family here as well. 4th house. Focusing on maybe your private life now more. All right, y'all got 3 cards. You have this cunning card. It says stealth and it says wolf here. And then you have this news messages. And then you have, damn, Libra, you pulled 4 cards. You have this lock and unlock, pregnancy and wealth. I think I think the birth of something has happened, and now it's like you're planting new seeds. And then not only that, whatever you completed has given you the key to unlock the new door that you're moving into. And I feel like what this reflection element is talking about in your reading, about taking time to just be present, be in the moment, be in the hermit energy of reflecting. I think what it's talking about is like this cunning stealth card, because being cunning can be cunning. Oh God. Because being cunning and can be like, it is trickery, but like sometimes cunning can be like strategics and tactics, right? It's very much like the 7 of Swords in a way. So it's like, I think this is a time for you to strategize and come up with a plan moving forward. Because I think you're waiting for some news and some information, or maybe even like something to come your way. But I think in the meantime, it's just wanting you to like prepare and stuff like that. I need to put my charger in. Hold on. So that's what I got for you, Libra. Let me put my charger in. This is such a long read, but I don't care. What is time anyways? Fucking hell, 2020 felt like yesterday. Alright. Time blew up, y'all. Time don't exist no more. Jupiter, Saturn, fucking conjunction with Mars and Pluto. Alright. Time doesn't exist anymore. Nope, not like you think it does. If it ever even did, maybe that was the biggest illusion ever. Alright. Time does exist. Alright, let's do Scorpio. I guess I can keep out the Edgar Allan Poe deck, huh? All right, Scorpios. Let's do it. June 20th, June 21st, June 22nd may have significance. Like those dates may have significance. I don't know. Just the imagery on that card got my attention. It's my first time using this deck, so. Going on, my Scorpions? All right, this card came out. Death card. Well, if it ain't Scorpio showing up. Y'all know that meme that's like bombastic The bamboostic side eye. Why can't I say the word? Bombastic side eye. Some of y'all be giving the side eye. Let's see. You have the Death card, Queen of Cups. I feel like this is just like your energy coming out here. Ace of Wands. Well, it ain't a Scorpio reading if the Death card don't come out, huh, Scorpio? So look at this Death card though. It's actually pretty dope. It's like a woman looking at herself in the mirror. She's realizing that the ego was. Oh, some of y'all could have been dealing with narcissistic energy. I don't know why that mirror is really getting my attention, but with the Death card, Queen of Cups, I think. Actually, in your last reading, I just talked about this. I think, Scorpios, you're always evolving, always going through transformation and changes. And it's just like, although it can be intense, it's like you start to understand even more about yourself, emotions, the psyche, how to adjust, how to evolve from situations. And I think bombastic side, or is it bamboos? I don't know. But yeah, I think that's your energy right now. And with the Queen of Cups being here, I think you're really in touch with the inner world. Some of you may have a Scorpio moon. I have a Scorpio moon, but because I feel like there's like, with Scorpios, like things may look calm, but underneath the surface, bro, there is always something revving up. Like, the emotions. Y'all know what I'm talking about, especially Scorpio moons. Death card and the Queen of Cups. So there's something I feel though here that is like you're engaging in a very deep way, and that could just be with yourself, right? Like emotionally, maybe you're just more reflective. Bombastic. Boombastic. I think y'all are just fucking with me now. Anyways, Scorpio, the transformation, the change. I feel like you're ready for a new start to something. And I think there's going to be something that comes along that sparks that passion that I don't even think you're looking for it, because you always have it. But I think the passion of something is going to be sparked here with this Ace of Wands. We'll see what this is. But yeah. Bamboozle. You know what's funny? So, Boombastic. What? Okay, but you know what's funny though? Like, you ever watch like a funny video and then you go to the comments of the video and it makes this shit like even 30 times funnier? Oh man, sometimes I enjoy reading the comments because people are funny, man. Like, humans are funny. Like, we are funny. It's crazy, just like meme culture and like TikTok and just like I think it's a beautiful thing, yo. Like humor, like it's just like, I don't know, it's just beautiful to see, honestly. Because we take life so serious sometimes, right? It's like we kind of all know that we take it serious sometimes, and we're like, and so we joke around and make jokes and shit. You have the Six of Cups, you have the Lovers. Oh man, then you got the King of Pentacles. Scorpios, listen, if you single, you won't be single. Nah, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen, but Six of Cups and the Lover is definitely a strong soulmate energy. I don't believe in twin flames, so I think you can have multiple twin flames. I just don't believe in twin flames. I believe, and you can even have soulmates. You can make somebody your soulmate, right? I used to believe in twin flames, but I don't believe in it no more. But the Six of Cups and the Lovers, King of Pentacles here. This is a very reliable, steady, and also trustworthy connection. You may already know this person now. So for some of you, if you know this person, this is just the development and the deepening of the connection and the bond. And not only that, I feel like you two are actually planting seeds for the future. And I think you're just going to continue the growth here with the King of Pentacles. But definitely something newer is being sparked in your life with the Ace of Wands. And it feels like very passionate, like fun, kind of like gives you a sense of morale, right? And I like it. And like, if you're single, some of you may already know this person. Maybe it's another water sign. I got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini. It could really be any sign, but it is a funny way to say trauma bond. But people say, well, that's a karmic situation. Nah, you fucking make karmic situations, but you made that karmic situation. But the Six of Cups, yeah, I mean, I think this is gonna be a nice connection here. Woo! This is like some Castlevania type shit. Like, you know how like Dracula and damn, what's her name? His wife. What's his wife's name? What's Dracula's wife's name? But that's what I found. I'm gonna look up the name. Lisa. That's her name. Wait. Yeah, it's Lisa. Oh man, Scorpio. Y'all know how Scorpios are. Till death do us part. Literally. That's Scorpio. Yeah, I mean, this looks well. I'll pull one more clarifier on this Ace of Wands because I want to see what this is. Four of Wands. Yeah, it's some type of look at that. Even this is interesting. With this Four of Wands in the deck, you can actually see the Lovers, like the angel that's in the Lovers, or you see that at the top. You can actually see that, and the Lovers is down here. So, I mean, I think this is just yeah, something good here, Scorpio. This is such an interesting reading because it's like something about a raven, right? I know this is an Edgar Allan Poe deck, but there's something about the symbology of what a raven represents, or maybe a crow. You can even say crow too, but oh man, yeah, it looks good, Scorpio. I mean, if you even just think about the law of one, which is the whole concept of spirituality, how could you only have one divine counterpart that is just a twin flame? There's nobody else that... You get what I'm saying? That's just a contradiction. Like, we're all soulmates, and we're all twin flames. More of us are compatible and have better chemistry than, we have better compatibility and chemistry with other soulmates. So... But yeah, I think they capitalize on that whole twin flame thing in the spiritual community and fucking captured people's played on people's trauma. That's what I realized. I was like, wow. So I was lied to. You have this Pisces card that says, I believe. So maybe your person's a Pisces, or you have a Pisces placement. But Pisces represents like depth, right? Like, let's just throw out the magic concept of Pisces. We all know Pisces is magic, but it's also like the deepening of knowledge. So it's like the deepening of awareness. And with Pisces, there is no conclusion. It's inconclusive. It's there's no boundaries. So it's depth, feeling, spiritual. So there's a very strong connection, I feel, for some of you coming in. And if you're already in a relationship, hey, this is just more magic happening. You got this cunning card. It says stealth wolf. Listen, Scorpio. I'm gonna pull you one more. And if you think about twin flame, it's the masculine and the feminine, right? The polarity. So A twin flame would really just be yourself, because you have masculine and feminine energy, and you operate on that polarity of the spectrum. So you have opportunities, home, and it says gate here. Some of you, you could be moving possibly, or relocating, or there's a new opportunity coming in. This cunning stealth card, I would say, listen, Linda, listen. So when it comes to love, and when it comes to, this is just my opinion, all right, y'all can take it or leave it. Like, when it comes to relationships, I feel like it's important to take your time, right? And like the cunning card, stealth card, it isn't about being manipulative. I think it's about being smart with the relationships, right? Because sometimes like the feeling is there, but sometimes the intense feeling can actually self-sabotage the relationship, because maybe it's too much, or do you get what I'm saying? So I think it's just telling you to be smart. Like, yeah, too much water. But I'm not saying that's not, whatever. But I'm not saying like be manipulative. That's not what I'm saying. I think there's just like being smart, like not rushing into something, you know, just because like the fucking energies of fucking lust are there, or lust, or fucking just because you're infatuated. You'd be infatuated and hypnotized and ignore all the red flags. God damn it. Pay attention to the red flags, Scorpio, but I don't think you have to worry about anything. But anyways. Yeah, but yeah, whatever. Next. Sagittarius. To each his own, though. You do you. Let's see. And also, wolves represent instinct, so trust your instincts, and not, I mean, in whatever way that means to you, but trust your instincts. Like, if if you have a certain like inkling, or just trust your gut feelings, you know, whether that's positive or negative. Just trust your gut. Let's do Sagittarius. What's going on with my damn archers? What's going on with the centaurs? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that horse? Oh, also, Scorpio, make sure that people are around you for the right reasons, right? That's another thing about that card. All right. All right, Sag. All right, let's try to get through these. The Sun card, the Star card. God damn. Seven of Swords. This is why I say this card's about strategies and tactics. This is literally a guy playing chess, right? So not all the time the Seven of Swords is about cheater, liar, manipulator, and thief. Sometimes it's just like you need to strategize and have tactics in life. But the Sun card is your current energy at this time. So I think there's an energy of more positivity around you with the Sun card. And I think you're also just enjoying your life more here as well. Maybe even embracing like the little things, or just embracing, just like metaphorically speaking, like the sunshine. I feel like you could be in a very creative zone right now, element right now, like a creationary zone right now. The star card as well. Damn. Some of you guys are like a channel for blessings, yo. And I don't even think you realize this. I would channel every creative idea, and obviously be smart, but I would, if you've been wanting to do something, or if you're like in this flow state of creation, of enjoying, of being happy, acting from the heart, and you just kind of feel like things are effortlessly coming together and weaving together to create like something in your life, I would stay in that energy as best as you can and just enjoy it. Because I feel like there's some positive things happening here, and I don't think you can see them quite fully yet, right? Because the star card does deal with perspective, and you know, you'll be able to look back and connect the dots and see how magical it was. So it's like where you're at right now, I feel like is actually magic in a way. Like it's gonna feel magical, or it feels magical. I know it's not all you. So what I do want to say is I feel like the universe right now is wanting you to enjoy life. Right? The sun card, the star card is about be yourself, right? Don't be afraid to be yourself. Express yourself. Have fun. Enjoy the things that you like to enjoy. Look at life more positively. Have a more positive attitude and outlook. And find a way how you can contribute to others with the star card. How can you get out into the world, right? The star card, into your community, and connect with people, right? And show up from a place of love and generosity. Because the Seven of Swords is also the archetype of Moon in Aquarius, and Moon in Aquarius is the eclectic servant. It's like, you know, you want to help everybody. You want to help people. You want to help people with their needs, with their emotional needs. Right? You want to support other people. Right? So, you know, the Seven of Swords in the future position is telling you just there's two spectrums here, like to be smart and wise with the decisions that you make. Come up with a plan for yourself. And also to, you know, if you can be of service to others, help others, I feel like it's almost like there's this flow energy that it's like you get back what you give here. So let's keep going here. Y'all, when I channel, I don't even know if it ever makes any sense. I just read and connect the energy. Before, I used to like question myself. Now I'm just like, oh, this is the energy that's coming out. So, and I usually find when I'm in that vibe of like, here, this is what I'm seeing, and like not trying to think about everybody, then that's usually when I channel the best. So yeah, Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and you have the Ten of Cups here. It's interesting because I think that whatever it is that you're crafting up next, right? I think that, so not only are you getting success now, not only are you enjoying things now, or maybe that's coming up pretty shortly here for you, and it just feels like a sense of more freedom, more independence, more autonomy, and just you feeling like just more like alive, I guess you can say. And with the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, it feels like the next thing that you're crafting is to add to the value of what it is that you're already experiencing now, right? Because the Ten of Cups is the dream and the vision that compels us forward to create and obtain. And that's the bliss that we feel when we obtain like a goal. When we reach the top of the mountain, we basically what we call it, we've achieved our dreams, or we've always wanted to manifest this car, we got that car. Or we wanted to manifest this amount of money, we got that. You get what I'm saying? That's kind of like Ten of Cups energy. It's like the completion of something that you have visualized in your mind and created and obtained. And with that comes joy, pure bliss, pure happiness. So if you've been looking for good news, I feel like there's good news or good or something good coming across you with the Page of Pentacles being offered. I think you'll like it. I think, or at least you'll be satisfied with it. Lunar eclipse change. Yeah, there's a big emotional clearing A lot of things in your personal life I feel like have been shaking up in the past, but I feel like the dust is settling, or like the muddy waters are settling. Can muddy water? Yeah, muddy water can settle. You get what I'm saying? I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. Got stability, security, anchor here. You could be finding more stability in your life in the month of June as well, and a sense of more security. I'm getting like a very like maverick energy that you're in before. Kind of like here, there, this way, that way. Kind of things being erratic and maybe a little bit unpredictable, but I think there's something more stable coming along, or you're finding yourself in a more stable, secure position here. All right. Hell, Seven of Swords can be like when you're like bidding for something, right? Like, let's just say like you're bidding for a house or something. You gonna need some strategies and tactics for that if you try to negotiate, you know what I'm saying? What's the first rule of negotiation? He who speaks first loses. That may not be the first one, but that's a damn important one. Anyways. All right, let's do Capricorn. I was in sales. I know how to sell. Shit. I did fitness sales, personal training sales. I was in my Grant Cardone energy. All right. How come it won't let me click Capricorn? What the fuck? Oh, there it goes. Oh my God, yo. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm just gonna have to leave it like that. All right. All right, let's do it. What's going on with my magical sea goats? It's been a long life, huh? Almost 2 hours. All right, I'm sorry, Capricorns and Aquariuses and Pisces. I know y'all always gotta wait. Capricorns can wait. Aquariuses will probably forget and come back later. Pisces will probably just be lost. You gotta get Pisces' attention. Like, Pisces, is your turn now. All right, let's see. Oh, it ain't a Capricorn reading if it ain't got the King of Pentacles. So right now I feel like you're just focused on your stability, your foundation, your security, finances, work, career. I just kind of feel like you're going with the wind of things. Like, there could be some slight changes going on, or maybe you're making some changes, and you know, like the winds of change analogy. I kind of get that. It's like you're just kind of drifting about here. And it's interesting, Capricorn, because usually you're not the type of person that likes to just drift. Right? You kind of want to know what's the plan and what we're doing and what's the next thing. But I kind of just feel like I've been getting this energy for you actually for a while, Capricorn, that you've actually started to embrace letting go more. I think you're starting to master like when activity is appropriate, like when it's time to work and when it's time to like rest or chill. Hey, I'm not saying your ambition gone, because your ambition never leaving, but I'm just saying, like, I think you're just kind of drifting here and allowing life to sort of happen, but not like happen to you to where, like, you know, you get what I'm saying. You have the Moon card here, and I think it's really about what your intuition is feeling with things here, because I feel like that's what you're mastering with Saturn and Pisces and Neptune there too, is like intuitive energies. How to work with the intuitive mind, right? How to understand it, how to use it in a practical way, right? That's why I always recommend Edgar Cayce, because he was the perfect example of how you can use Saturn and Pisces. But the moon card, let's see. I'm actually going to pull another clarifier on that, because I kind of feel with this moon card, there's a great question mark. It's like the mystery question mark, right? On the mystery. You know, what flavor is it? I don't know. Let's see. 5 of Cups. You could be moving through some disappointment, some grief. You know, 5 of Cups usually challenging emotions that you're trying to defy and come to accept and push and, you know, and go through. So I feel like that could be the moon card energy here. It's interesting because I feel like, you know, like your stability ain't an issue. It's more so like emotional things, I would say, like sort of maybe like the way you feel about things. 4 of Swords. You could be definitely going through a period of healing, letting go, you know, making peace, you know, trying to get back to a peace of mind here. It's interesting because it's like there's like an emotion that's trying to be pinpointed here by you. And I think it's kind of thrown you off because it's like you're like, damn, like emotions aren't my thing. Shit, there's all this water in my thing. But it's like, I think if you can feel it and address it and look beneath the surface and what in the best way you can, right? And like find the heart or find the root of the cause, then I think you'll be able to move through it. But I definitely feel like the 6 of Swords energy is a part of that. It's like you're trying to move through that. What is this exactly about for Capricorns? 10 of Pentacles. It could be something in regards to family. Maybe there's something going on in your family. I'm hearing age. Maybe some of you feel like you're getting older and maybe you have like certain regrets, Capricorn. Eight of Pentacles. Some of y'all feel like you could have achieved more or accomplished more, or you wish you would have did more in regards to like a certain thing. And I think that's the moon card energy. Is like that's the emotion or the lunar energies. I would check your moon placement. I think some of you may have like a moon in Pisces, and it could be conjunct Neptune, or maybe even Saturn, and it could be confusing as shit. Like I feel bad for anybody who has Mercury in Pisces with Neptune on it. Man, that has to be rough, because reality don't make no sense. You in your own world. Like you in your own world. But I think there could be something in regards to the moon placement in your chart. Or maybe looking at your own moon placement, understanding it, maybe looking at what's going on with the transits in regards to your moon. Moon Neptune can be slippery too, but Mercury Neptune, yo. All right, let's keep going. You have this Queen of Cups. So this is a deeper understanding, I feel. Look, I'm going to be real with you. You're not going to get rich every damn month. You're not going to get all the everything. You know, but like this is real life tarot that I read. And I read what comes out. The Queen of Cups, this is addressing something emotionally. And the Queen of Cups represents the understanding of emotion. You understand it, right? And you've mastered it. You've come to terms with it. And you know what to do with it. And you know how to move through it. And I think that's what you'll be doing in the month of June. I think you'll be getting down to the heart of something. Judgment, forgiveness, letting go. And I'm also feeling like the judgment again is Pluto. It's getting down to the bottom of the barrel and like seeing like getting the damn seaweeds out. You know, you ever been fishing? You ever been fishing and you got seaweed all over your damn your hook or whatever? Like, you know, you're just getting all the gunk out, basically. Yeah, Ace of Wands. I feel like it's going to allow you to. I think it's going to bring back the spark of energy that you've been needing. It's going to bring back the boost of morale that you've been needing. Yeah, Sun Spirit. I think you're definitely in a period of ego development. I think you're like expanding your consciousness. And when we expand our consciousness, we are met with the shadow. Why do you think there's so much shadow work going on when you're in spirituality and expanding your consciousness? Because you have to expand out into unknown territory, which is the unconscious, which is the shadow. Not only your unconscious, but the collective unconscious that you're dealing with. It's all the same anyways. But obviously yours is unique and specific to you in regards to your own unconscious and your situations and experiences in life. But I think that's what's going on with this sun card. So let's see. Well, you have this endings and beginnings, and it's the wheel. This is actually my Wheel of Fortune card in this deck. So it's the cyclical nature of the universe and change. And I feel like right now it's like you may be at the bottom of the wheel, but just know it's going to come back up. And it's just a season that you're in life. And understand it. Once you understand that life is a cyclical nature of seasons, right? There's going to be times when you're hot, vibrant, expansive, and there's going to be time when you feel restricted, isolated, more introverted. And that's just, think about it. The summer, the winter, the fucking spring, and the fall. Like, even if you think about, we're going to go to Aquarius now, but even if you think about like astrology, right? Like, even people, like, that's why I love Victor Carr's work of astrology, because he just explains things really well. Like, he's made me understand things really well. That, like, even if you think about the symbology of the East and the West, right? Like, astrology is like, helps us tell the time. It's not fortune telling, it's time telling. It helps us tell the time. And astrology is the celestial movements, right, in the sky. So to say that astrology isn't valid is not true, because we know where the sun sets. We know where the sun rises. We know how the moon goes in its phases. That's astrology, right? And the symbolic energies of, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Why do you think east represents beginnings? The sun rising. That's the symbology in the archetype of the east, is beginning. And west is endings, right? The sun sets in the west. It represents endings. Right? So that's astrology right there. To be able to tell the time. Astrology is actually our first science ever that we use to evolve. If we didn't have it, we wouldn't be able to make it. Because how would we have survived? We need to know when it's going to be daylight. We need to know when it gets dark. Right? Now, there's many examples I can touch on, even with the moon phases. Right? All right, let's do Aquarius. Oh, damn, it's getting hot up in here. Oh, all right, we gotta hurry up. Aquarius' spaceship is overheating. Oh, no. Y'all's UFO is overheating. Oh, shit. All right, I got you. You'll be out of here in no time, Aquarius. Also, astrology as well, like, is the original time telling, right? Like, clocks don't accurately tell the fucking time. How do you think we made the clock? We made it with the sun and the moon. Like, fucking, like, we use astrology every day. People don't even know it. Right? 12, 1 through 12 on the clock, 12 months. Aquarius, you're almost to that parallel universe, I promise. Or you're about you're almost to the next planet, I promise. You have the strength card and the world card. You just trying to get there, but you go get there, I promise. Like, yo UFO ain't gonna overheat. You'll be fine. Like, you have the strength card and the world card here. I think you're just trying to push through the last couple things here to finish something. Literally, that's the as simple as I can put it with those two cards. It's like closing something out, or like bringing something to its conclusion. And then the star card is in the future. So the star card can indicate success on the horizon as well. So I do feel like this will be successful. And I'm also getting this will be some of you may have Pisces in your chart, because I can feel the Pisces energy. Let me clarify the star card. It's very ethereal. Page of Cups here. Yeah. So I see some of you going to like a spiritual event here pretty soon, if you're not already going to one, or you're going to some type of spiritual gathering, or maybe you're part of like some type of spiritual group or community. I see you really involved in that. I know it's not all of you. I just feel like for some of you, it's just like you're trying to bring everything to a conclusion and complete something, so that way you can enjoy whatever this is. It's very general because I'm pulling major arcanas here. So 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and you have the Ace of Cups here. This is such an Aquarius reading. This is such an... Some of you guys are putting together a product, or putting together a program, or there's something like that. Maybe you're working in a program or something like that. I'm just gonna, this is all straight channel, by the way. I don't even think these cards are giving me anything, so take what resonates. 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords, Ace of Cups here. The one thing I would say is don't take on burdens that aren't yours. I think you need to be a little bit discerning and logical about your approach to how much you can take on, like how much you're comfortable with taking on, how much you're comfortable with doing, right? Because even though we can do a lot, maybe it's like, damn, like maybe we don't have time for ourselves at the end of the day, right? That's the Ace of Cups. Do you have time for yourself emotionally to be able to refill your own cup? So whatever this is, though, I think it's going to be quite enjoyable for you. I think you're going to like it. I think it's going to let you showcase something here. But it doesn't really just feel like it's for you. It's also for other people, because the star card's Aquarius, Source Wolves, groups and people. But the 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords is like having a balance to things, right? Because 10 of Swords is when we can get reality checked. Maybe what we thought and believed and what we were optimistic about, maybe it becomes too much, and then you're having to take on a burden, or it feels like a burden. Right. So the 2 of Swords is Moon and Libra. Just have a balanced approach toward decision making. And the Ace of Cups deals with how it's going to affect you emotionally. Is it going to fulfill you? Is it going to take away? Like, you have to find that balance here. That was very specific. Grand Cross Provoker. Everything is coming together. It's like pressure. It kind of feels like pressure in a way, but it's creating like a nice, compact, solid diamond. Venus love here, it's something that I think it's physical in nature. It's like some type of object, or deals with Venus. So it can be values, money, resources. It can deal with relationships. It can deal with cooperation. Venus is cooperation, harmony. It's something like that. I know it's super general. You just pulled 3 major arcana though for your. There's just so many. I could go super deep into all of it, but it'll just be super confusing, and then it's just gonna be a million stories. So sometimes I have to be selective. You have lock, unlock, and it says key here. Whoop. Well, keys are the answers to obstacles, right? So it's like finding solutions to obstacles. And that's the 6th house, right? Does deal with like responsibility, everyday responsibilities, how we handle things, everyday tasks and stuff like that. And so it's like the management of things. It's like making sure that you're managing things properly. And if you can, how much you can take on, how much you can't take on. I don't think that's going to make any sense with any Aquarius, but I think it will, but I don't think a lot of you resonate with that. So check your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. All right, let's do Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces. All right, Pisces, come back. All right, let's do it. How y'all doing, Pisces? Pisces are either Nemo, Dory, or damn, what's the dad's name? Marlin? I don't know. You never know what you get with Pisces. Finding Nemo, literally. Or Dory. I get just lost. I'm just joking, Pisces. So, watch, somebody's gonna get all about her in the comments. I remember I said that Capricorn was the most Capricorns are considered like the archetype of Capricorn is pessimism, right? Because pessimism requires you to be critical, and that's what Capricorns are: critical, analytical, right? So they're pessimistic. They're not optimistic. That's Jupiter. That's Sagittarius, right? And somebody got so mad about that. We are not pessimistic. That's literally the fucking archetype of the sign. All right, last but not least, Pisces. Knight of Swords, the Magician, and the Knight of Cups. Like Scorpio, you pulled this card. It's the Knight of Cups. And again, the dates, June. So if you have Scorpio placements, or if you have Pisces Scorpio placements, something about June 20th, June 21st, and June 22nd. There could be something going on around those dates. It may not make sense now, maybe it will later, but you do have the Knight of Swords and the Magician here. Honestly, Pisces, I don't think you're lost, actually. Knight of Swords and the Magician. I think I'm kind of getting like a rushing energy. Like, I think you're busy in a way. Like, there's things that you have to do. I think you're just addressing matters that come up, and you're just straight to the point. Like, very decisive. Some of y'all got some air in y'all's chart. Pisces are at least decisive. But Knight of Swords and the Magician, I think you're addressing problems using your willpower. I think you're also concentrating as well on I don't know what this is. Let's clarify. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. And you have the Page of Wands and the Magician here. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands usually does deal with creative efforts, and especially in regards to projects, in regards to your career, in regards to things that you're trying to manifest and create. So some of you with the Knight of Swords and the Magician, I feel like you're working. Basically, it's that simple. It doesn't have to be that confusing in tarot. I think you're just working and you're getting things done. Knight of Cups in the future here. Let's see. Four Wands. Yeah, I feel like there could be some type of celebration here coming up in your future. This is like enjoyment, because Knight of Cups with the Four Wands can be that it's like, it's something of enjoyment. Like it's something of, some of y'all, this is love as well. Could be like you going out with somebody or talking to somebody. Knight of Cups, Four Wands. But this, I think this is like, there's some type of, what the hell is this? The Eight of Wands. Yeah, there could even be travels as well. You going and having fun, going out. Maybe, like I said, traveling here. Maybe around the dates, the 20th, 21st, and the 22nd of June. Or there's something about those dates. Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands, and you have the King of Cups here. Oh, Lord. I see some of y'all going for what it is. You want what you want, and you're going to get what you want. Pisces, that's like the attitude of these three cards together. It's like you want what you want, and you're going to get what you want, right? I think though that you're gonna have to. I think there's gonna be some choices and some options for you in the month of June, that you're going to have to sort of choose which one you really want and what it is that you really want to pursue. Because I feel like once you do, it's like you're all in. I mean, that's kind of like how Pisces are. Like you're fucking all in once you go all into something. And I say all in because the King of Cups is here, which is very strong devotion. Not resonating with you. Nice to know. But yeah, I think it's going to be very strong, like a very strong devotion to something. But I think you're going to have fun. I think it's going to be a good experience. But there's definitely some options and some choices you'll have to make, I feel, in the month of June, about what it is that you truly like feel like investing your energy into. Five of Cups. Yep, you're going to have to give something up for something else. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Taurus, I have. If it's something that you want, because Taurus is like I have, but it's also like a possession, like you want something. Because Seven of Cups is Venus and Scorpio as well, so like there's a fucking intense emotion around it. Like you want what you want, and you're gonna get what you want. I feel like you'll get what you want, but you're definitely gonna have to sacrifice one thing for another in the month of June. I'm not sure what it is. Sadness, female, old woman. I'm gonna pull one more. You have stability, security, and anchor. The message I got from this, Pisces, was you may have to like separate from a person. Like you ever have like a disagreement with somebody, and it's not that the disagreement gets hostile or anything. It's just like sometimes you just gotta like pull apart, right? From I'm hearing the mother for some reason. I don't know what the hell that's about, Pisces. Like I don't know, maybe some of you live at home and you're moving out or some shit like that. I have no idea. That's kind of like the vibe that I get with this. It's like a separation, and it's like you're having to let go of another thing to pursue something that is like what you want. You know what song just came to my mind? I think it's by Dead Mouse or Cascade. You got the devil on my shoulder and the angel, something like that. I don't even know the song. What song is that? I know I got some Ray fans in here. Or some Cascade fans. Whatever this is, though, Pisces, I feel it's like you're giving up one thing for another. And it feels like it's something in regards to something independently that you want to pursue, right? And I think there's a separation that's involved with it. It doesn't really feel like it's like a breakup or like a divorce or anything, although for some of you it could be. But it's more so it's like it's some type of breaking of a bond, or like a releasing of a bond into something newer. It's interesting. Nobody knows what song I'm talking about? No, it's not Raven, Own Your Power. But that's what I got for you, Pisces. What is that song called? Is it Raven, Own Your Power? Hey Siri, play Raven, Own Your Power.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Oh my God. You're gonna need to shut up, shit. I think it's by Cascade. I got an angel on my, no, I got the devil on my shoulder and the angel of a halo. I'll find it. But yeah, I'm done with all the readings. I appreciate everybody being here and for all the support. And thank you, Lavinia, for the super chat you sent earlier. Thank you, Roxy, for being here, moderating the chat. And if these messages did resonate with you and you enjoy the content, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really does help creators just in general. So if you truly do support your creators and stuff, be sure to leave likes on their videos. Damn, what is it called? I think it is Cascade. Angel on My Shoulder by Cascade. I can't play it though because it's going to fucking copyright me. All right, y'all. I'm off. I appreciate everybody being here. This was a fun live for me. And tomorrow, I'll be starting the June individual sign monthly readings. So, and I also have something else I'm going to bring to the channel. It's something I've talked about before. I'm just trying to see if I can manage that, which I think I can. I know I can. So there'll be another thing that will be coming. So, and I'll announce that pretty soon. Yeah, Cascade, I have an angel on my shoulder. Yeah, you are your own twin flame. It's it's Cascade, Angel on My Shoulder. I ain't heard that song in fucking since 2010. I probably heard it before then. That was some Call of Duty days. I used to jam Cascade and rave music and dubstep and quick scope people. Anybody used to play the old Modern Warfares like Call of Duty 4 or Modern Warfare 2? Did anybody used to play Call of Duty 4? Like back in the day? I know a lot of y'all probably didn't. Maybe some of you did though. Y'all remember ninja diffusing? I know a lot of y'all like, what the hell is he talking about? Y'all remember sniper lobbies? I know there's got to be somebody watching this shit that ain't commenting. You're probably laughing because you know what I'm talking about. You said yes. Yeah. Oh man, those were the good days. There used to be this game we used to play on Call of Duty 4. It was called Michael Myers. Oh, that shit was fun, man. Sega Genesis, my guy. Yeah, I remember playing Sonic when I was like 5 or 6, and I just remember vividly one time staying home from school, just like playing Sonic. That shit was fun. Sonic was the shit. I think one of the best PlayStation games, the first PlayStation games was Spider-Man. Like the very first Spider-Man. That was the best Spider-Man of them all. The best Spider-Man. Not the ones with the new engines and all that shit. The very first Spider-Man that was on PlayStation. And like you were hopping on the top of the buildings and you couldn't fall down, right? Because the city like had like gas or something in it. And then you would fight all the villains. Like you had to chase Venom through the sewers, and you had to fucking fight the Rhino guy and fucking. I can't remember, but I mean, it was just fun. Smash Bros on Nintendo 64 was the shit too. What else? What game did y'all play? Did y'all play any video games? Maybe I'll just quit all this shit and be a streamer. No, I'm joking. What was that red dude's name? Oh, Shadow? Or Knuckles? I like Shadow better than Knuckles. Little Big Planet. Street Fighter, yeah. Mortal Kombat 2. Street Fighter, yeah. I love Mortal Kombat. I even like the new ones. I haven't played it in a long time. But with the new ones, I used to push people into a corner and just spam combos, and they could never leave the corner. Oh shit! I used to use Liu Kang and Scorpion, Raiden, and I like Cabal too. Aladdin, they had a game called Aladdin. Crash Bandicoot was the shit. I used to play Crash Bandicoot all the time. What was it called? The Oogala Boogala Mask or whatever it was called. Crash Racing was the shit too. Dr. Mario. You remember the Pokemon Stadium on Nintendo 64? That shit was fun too. Man, that was a fun one. Video games aren't the same no more. I mean, they're fun, but like the 90s, bro, and the early 2000s. Oh, so nostalgic. So nostalgic. Super Mario, yeah. I used to play Super Mario 2. 007, yeah, dude, I forgot about 007. 007 was fucking GoldenEye? I think that's what it's called, GoldenEye. Wow, they need to remake that. They may have actually, but I think it was called GoldenEye. Doom. I never played Doom, but it always looked interesting to me. Y'all remember that game? What was that game called? Spyro, dude. I used to play Spyro too, and you would have to get those green gems. Ah, I miss Spyro. That was one of my favorites when I was really young. Y'all remember Toy Story? Okay, you remember playing Toy Story on PlayStation 1, the Toy Story game? That was the funnest fucking game. Like, first you started off in Andy's room, and then you went out to like the neighborhood, and then you had to like climb this like construction site, and then you had to like mix the paint colors. Only real ones may remember that. Yeah, it was GoldenEye, yeah. That game, Toy Story, actually taught me how to make the colors purple, orange, because you would have to mix red with blue to make purple. Then you would have to mix red and yellow to make orange. Ratchet and Clank. Yeah. What was the other one? Dexter. Damn. What was the name? Not Dexter. It was like the guy, and he had like the animal with him. His name was Dexter or Dex or something like that. That was a fun one too. Sly Cooper was fun. Rachel and right, Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, Spyro. What else? Lion King, but fell jumping. I remember playing. I think I played it in like in Walmart when you used to be able to like play the video games at Walmart. And then there was this old computer game called the Road to El Dorado. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all seen like the old Disney movie, The Road to El Dorado. There's like a computer game of it. Like that shit was fun. And there's another computer game I used to play. It was called Forza, and it was like with the motorcycles, and you would race the motorcycles. Yeah, Jack. That's what it was. Yeah, Jack. Yep. There's another. So this is one game that I felt like. You remember a game called Soul Reaver? I think his name was Cabal, actually, or it was something like that. And basically, yeah, like had to go snatch the soul back from the person that took it from him. Dude, like that game was fucking badass, yo. Like I think that may be the one of the most like one of the coolest games I've ever played. I think it was called Soul Reaver. Like that was such a Scorpionic game. My Scorpio moon, when I was little, probably fucking just loved that shit. My first like fucking first understanding of the underworld was from that game. But then again, I was watching horror movies when I was like fucking 8 years old or 7, maybe even younger than that. I don't even know. Yeah. Magic PC back in the day. I know. Can we go back to those days? Because fucking, we're not even in the same universe. Something happened. We're in a different different universe. Like we shifted into something else, a different paradigm or something. But I think the Mayans were right. The world did end. But it wasn't in the way that we thought it was going to be. Tomb Raider, yes. Was it on PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2? There's I remember one of the missions in Tomb Raider is like you were at her house and her grandpa was there and he was like carrying this tray and like he had tea on it, and then like you would have to I don't know, you would go talk to the grandpa and then like you would have to find something. That's kind of what I remember. Do I smoke weed? No, I don't smoke. I can't smoke. I fucking freak out when I smoke. I get fucking paranoid. I fucking hate weed. I used to smoke all the time, but I fucking hate that shit now. Maybe every blue moon I may, but it's been a fucking long time. It depends on the setting for me, really. Yeah. Well, if you think about it, we came into the age of Aquarius, right? And Aquarius ruling planet is Uranus. It's going to be chaos at first before we can. Basically, what happened was the damn puzzle broke, and now we have to put the pieces back together, right? That's fucking the beginning of Age of Aquarius. But some people are still in the age of Pisces. Come out of the illusion. Come out of being lost. Think about it. When we were in the age of Aries, right? And then once the age of Pisces came along, that's when Christ came along, right? That's when religion really took off, because Pisces deals with, it's Pisces ruling planet is also Jupiter. His original ruling planet is Jupiter, right? So Jupiter rules religion. So yeah, because when it was age of Aries, fucking everybody was a god. Fucking Caesar thought he was a god. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, shit, fucking. So age of Taurus, age of Gemini, age of Cancer. So the Egyptians would have been around. If I were to guess the age of when the Egyptians were around, what would that be? I don't know. What if it was the age of... Who knows how old Egypt is, though? Like, how far it goes back. I don't know. I don't know too much about it, but... When's the next age of Scorpio? I don't know, but I hope I never reincarnate here on Earth again, bro. Like, fuck that. Let me go. I'm done here. Hell no. And if I come back, I'm only coming back for the age of Leo, the age of Sag, and maybe the age of Aries. I'd love to come back again for the age of Aries. I've had a bunch of past lives in the age of Aries. My South Node's in Aries. I would say age of Taurus. I'll be down to come back in the age of Taurus, not the age of Gemini, not the age of Cancer, age of Leo, of course, not the age of Virgo. I'll come back age of Libra. I definitely ain't coming back age of Scorpio. Fuck no. I'll come back for age of Sag. Definitely ain't coming back for the age of Capricorn. Definitely ain't coming back for the age of Aquarius either. And Pisces, that may be kind of, I ain't doing that again either. No, not doing it. There's an interesting person that I follow. Her name's Naya's Corner of the Universe. She actually passed away in 2020, but she had like a NDE, a near-death experience, and man, her content is wild. Like, I think she has all the answers. She said that nobody would be reincarnating again on Earth because of the frequency of Earth and how Gaia is raising up out of the third dimension frequency into the fifth dimension, and then eventually Gaia's coming out of the game, right? Like, Gaia's coming out of this shit too. Gaia's done with this shit as well. Like, Earth's done with this shit as well. Earth's an entity, right? Everything's an entity. Earth's an entity. Gaia's done with this shit. Gaia's like, I'm coming up in vibration, like fucking, and eventually I'm gonna go from the third to the fourth to the fifth to the sixth to the seventh to the eighth, and then I'm fucking going higher. Just think about like when Gaia Earth was like in the third dimension, right? Think about your grandparents and grandparents, like how rigid and how hard it was and how just fucking difficult it was, right? But as Earth has been ascending vibrationally, like for the fourth dimension, that's when we're starting to realize like what the fuck is time. Starting to wake up a little bit. Fifth dimension, of course, is the higher next dimension. I would say Earth is very close to fully fifth dimension, but I don't think it's there yet. I think there's still vibration that needs to be lifted, and obviously, you can see that in the collective. It's like this battle of the fourth dimension, right? Like we want to keep it in the third and the fourth. We don't want to go to the fifth. There's a lot of shit that I know spiritually. I just can't. Everything's censored nowadays. Yeah, I actually learned who Naya was through Rich Lop. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, y'all. It was fun talking. I think I'm about to get off here, though, because I've been on here for 2.5 hours. Oh, you did Lighthouse. I'll have to look at that. Yeah, I'll check that out. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Dolores Cannon is great. I said that Dolores Cannon was like the Biggie Smalls, and then like fucking Naya was like the Tupac. You know what I mean? like the vibe, right? Like, I don't know. That's just like, you would totally know what I'm saying. Like, if you just watch them both, you'd be like, oh yeah, because not you think about fuck. She'd be smoking her cigarette like she ain't give a fuck. Like, and Dolores Cannon was more like, I don't know. I fucking loved watching Naya's content. She'd be like smoking a cigarette. She ain't give a fuck. She's like, she had her fucking whiteboard, fucking breaking all that shit down. Oh shit. Like, that's realness, right? Like, fuck that fake spiritual bullshit that's out there. Like, fucking. I fell for all that fake ass fucking spiritual hougie bougie fucking shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like the super, everything is cotton candies and rainbows. Like, nah, fam. No. Like, I think the realest thing you can do being spiritual is be transparent. And not only that, the spiritual community has become political. like what the fuck? Weren't we just trying to get away from all that shit? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you don't dress this way, if you don't wear this, if you're not vegan, if you drink a fucking something that has natural flavors, or if you don't do this and you don't do that, you're not spiritual. It's like, what the fuck? Like, nah, spiritual is like your true spiritual essence, right? Like, be you, be your own authentic, highest, your soul's highest authentic expression, expressed in the light. So, he is nasty. Who's nasty? Yeah, I used to watch Rich Lop before I even was on YouTube. Yep. I used to watch a bunch of readers. I used to watch Tyler Tarot. I used to watch Rich Lop. I used to watch Ali's Tarot. I used to watch Sal, Eat, Read, Love Tarot. Who else did I used to watch? What's her name? Fierce Tarot, Butch's Tarot. All the OGs, really. Who else? Damn, who else? There is another tarot reader that just started up his channel again. His name's Michael's Tarot. I was wondering where he went. He just started his channel. Y'all should go check him out. I don't know. Maybe he's because he has like a Leo moon. He's a Leo rising, I think. So I just vibe with that energy. I thought he was cool. A lot of people were, I don't know. I don't even know. He kind of like disappeared, but he's back now. No idea. Who else did I used to watch? Because I can't remember. Um, I don't have a problem with religion at all. I think religion actually can do people good. I just think that it's when it becomes dogma, right? Like when it becomes basically culty. Like I think, but I think religion in its highest expression is actually beneficial, like for people, you know, because it brings order and structure to chaos. Yeah, I do. I watched Leo King. Yep. I haven't watched him in a while, but yeah, I watched Leo King. It didn't really take me. Well, I was watching tarot a lot, so I kind of knew what the cards meant just by watching. But then it's a little bit different when you start to practice. I think just the main thing with reading cards is like, I think you just have to let go, like, and like I think it's like a letting go and allowing, like, to channel energy that comes through, right? Like, oh, Minnow Pond, yes, Minnow Pond too, yes. Minnow Pond actually inspired me a lot with tarot, because he took tarot to, I think, like, he wasn't afraid to do it his way, right? And I think that's what I noticed about him and I appreciated about him. Yeah, I saw that the Leo King and Rich Lop are working together now. That's fucking cool to see, honestly. But I think he took it like Minnow's Pond, just the way he like his approach to it, kind of, that inspired me, because it's like, even there's dogma even with fucking in the tarot community. You have to read the card this way and that way and blah 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 blah. Sarah, what are you talking about? Like, you've been spilling nothing but negativity. Like, if you don't like somebody, then you just don't like them. Why do you have to, like, fucking, like literally? But yeah, just like intuitively and just like doing it your way, doing it your like, not being, because I think he has a really good intuitive approach to tarot. It's where it's like, yes, he interprets the cards, but he also has that Piscean type of energy to where it's like he picks up on a lot of things. And I think I question that about myself a lot. I'm like, am I actually picking up on this? Because this is not really what the card means. But then it was like every time I would say it, people would be like, oh yeah, like, how'd you pick that up? And then that's when I was like, oh shit, like, like there's I don't know. I think there's levels to tarot reading, honestly. He also kind of has like that podcast approach to his readings, right? To where he creates a dialogue with his viewers, which is very engaging and it's authentic. And so Middlepond's a smart dude, man. Like, he's fucking smart, yo. He's a smart dude. He's very intelligent. I think he's an Aquarius rising and a Gemini moon, if I'm not mistaken. He's fucking smart. He knows what he be doing. My favorite astrology channel. The only astrologers I listen to, honestly, would be Victor Cara and the Leo King and Paradigm Astrology. I like him. What's his name? I'll find it. New Age. No. I don't really watch. I haven't been watching any astrologers though lately. Not really. I think I'm trying to hone in on my own craft of astrology. And so like I'm trying to like, yeah. Because it took me a while to find like my vibe of how I like to read tarot. And I think it's going to be like that for astrology as well. To where it's like, I'm probably going to experiment a lot with the way I do astrology until I perfect it. Like I've perfected tarot. I want to say I perfected tarot, but I think I've evolved a lot if you watch my very fucking first videos. I don't think there's a reader that reads like me. There may be. I think Minopon maybe. But I mean, we all have our own styles anyways, but I don't know. But that's just how I am. I'm just unopposed to rawness. If I feel like I'm doing it the same as everybody, then I'm not happy. So I like try to do it differently, like in a whole totally different way. It's like rejected at first, and then people are like, "Oh, okay." Like, what's that guy's name though on his astrology channel? Because he's good too. It's New Paradigm Astrology. Yeah, new Paradigm Astrology. I like him as well. I just think I think it takes people sometimes, it takes them a bit to adjust to my style of tarot, because it's not like the fucking romance reads, right? And to each his own. Tyler's tarot is the best one of my favorite fucking readers, and I think he's. If I'm looking for a love read, I go to Tyler's tarot. Like, that's who I go to, bro. I watch his shit. Like, I feel like that's the only person I can trust with a fucking love read. You know what I mean? But I think when people watch me at first, they can be confused because I'm just like spitting astrology, also like tarot, and then I'm also like talking and metaphors and stories. And I think people are so used to, like in the tarot community, like they're so used to just like the quick or they're just used to like the common way that everybody does it, you know, because I feel like everybody pretty much does it the same way as the other person, right? And I used to do that, and then I realized I was like, I kind of want to do like, I wasn't finding fulfillment in that approach, so I had to do it my own way, like, you know. And so I did that. So yeah. Yeah. But I don't even watch tarot like that. I fucking do this shit 24/7. If I'm not doing readings, if I'm not uploading or posting or going live, then I'm doing personal readings. And if I'm not doing personal readings, then I'm doing astrology. And if I'm not doing astrology, then that's all I really do. Like, then I'm probably like reading something. I don't know. That's just how like my mind needs constant stimulation all the time. Like, I get bored fast, so I need constant stimulation. Maybe it's my Mars and Gemini. Like, I can do a million things at once. Like, I feel like, and that's my practical director in my chart, Mars. So, and it's in Gemini. So it's like the first thing when I wake up in the morning, I'm Mars and Gemini. I'm all over the place. But like I'm all over the place and like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, let me do this, let me do that. Like that's how I am. Am I in love right now? No. Relationship status? Wouldn't you like to know? I haven't been in love in a long time. Well, yeah. Oh, you have Mars and Gemini too. This is gonna be a long live. I don't give a fuck. I just feel like chilling. I think the moon's actually trining Neptune right now. So this is very much like Moon in Cancer, trine Neptune, and Pisces, like intimate conversations. Like, and it's a moon hour too. Look at that. That's funny. Yep, Moon's trining Neptune. Well, it's 1 degree away from trining it, but it's pretty much trining it. Does anybody else do astrology so much to the point to where you can calculate planets and where they're at and without looking? Like I know the moon will be, like I know in like the next 12 hours the moon's going to move 6 degrees. So let's just say if the moon's at 20 degrees or 21 degrees and I know like 12 hours has passed and it's going to move 6 degrees to 27 degrees. And which I think about, I'm like, okay, well, what's at 27 degrees? Oh, Neptune's there at 27, so the moon will be trining Neptune. Or am I just obsessed? I'm pretty obsessive. I always know it's like mainly the moon transits because I'm in a Saturn moon dasha. Fucking God. Yeah. That's how it was for me at first. Like I couldn't do that in my head, but I've done it so much and I do it so frequently that I can calculate everything in my head. Like if you're born in like the year 96, I'll know that your Pluto, I'll know where your Pluto probably is. Either it's in Sag or Scorpio, like late in Scorpio. Right. Or like your Jupiter placement. I plan to post on that astrology channel. It's just like I don't know the approach I want to take to it. I don't. Like, I don't know if I want to make short form content or long form content. But if I make long form content, then fucking it's so much work. Like with this channel as well, with the personal readings, I could do it. I just need to get the fuck up out this Saturn moon dasha first. Fucking, oh my God. Which very shortly I'll come into Saturn Mars. And I'm looking forward to that. Even though it's Mars, but it's fucking way better than Saturn moon. I'll probably go live on Instagram tomorrow or something. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, occasionally I do lives on there. You know, I'm on TikTok too. I just created that shit. Go follow me. All right, y'all. I'm like burning up. I think I'm about to turn this arrow on, and then I'm gonna I'm just gonna get off. So, anyways, it was fun talking to you all. I appreciate everybody being here, and yeah. Life Path 8, Life Path 9. I'm life path 11 too. Or master number 11. You don't have an Instagram? Or TikTok? Well, TikTok got me. It got me. I was like, I ain't going to create no damn TikTok. Oh, it got me. And now I fucking like TikTok. I think I'm probably going to be posting a lot up on that shit. I think I've been needing that diversity. Like, I think being like a ninth house Leo sun with Leo Mercury, like, I like being, I kind of like that format. You know? I think I can use my humor, like I can bring my humor out on TikTok. What Picasso say? He got lost in his mind because he became obsessed with his work or something like that. He's lost his mind in the process. Yep. All right. I'm off now for sure, though. I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in. Much love, and I'm wishing you